Say you studied three interfaces: statement, prepared statement, third one callable statement. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Three statements. Okay. Now here statement interface. What purpose we have to use? To execute static SQL queries. Prepared statement, dynamic SQL queries. Callable statement, PLSQL programs. Okay. And after this, in the statement interface, three methods are given: execute method, execute update method, and execute query method. Execute query method. Say execute method, execute update method, execute query method. Three methods. Execute method suitable for EDL queries. Execute update method suitable for DML queries. Execute query method suitable for DQL queries. Okay, like that you have to select. Now see I'll share videos in a Google Classroom link. For Google Classroom link, you contact admin, because today link is changed. You'll get a Google Classroom link. 1 minute. End of the session, I'll give admin contact number. You can contact. See. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Okay. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Three interfaces. And these three methods in the statement interface: execute method, execute update method, execute query method. Okay. Execute method suitable to execute DDL queries. Execute update DML. Execute query DQL. See, I'll open Edit Plus, run as administrator. File, suppose open something demo.java. Now here, how to load a driver? Class.forName. It is common. Here driver name is oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. Okay. Connection establishment, connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. Here JDBC colon oracle colon thin colon at localhost colon 1521 colon XC. Next system, next manager. Okay. Now these all throws exception to handle try catch blocks. Try catch blocks. Exception E. Here system.err.println E. Connection interface driver manager class in which package? Java.sql. Up to here you studied. Up to here already over. Now our task is creating a table. The diagram I given yesterday. This is our task. This is our task. Okay. Java application and Oracle database already I connected with the type 4 driver. This is connection. After establishing connection through Java application, I'll send one SQL query to create a table. Then SQL response comes. That is our task. First of all, here create query we are writing. Create query we are writing. What is a create query we are writing? Create table name, roll number 3, name varchar to 10, marks number 3. Okay. This is SQL query. So this SQL request I'll pass to database to create a table. So create table name. Create table name. This table is going to be created. In the table, roll number, name, marks. These 3 fields are going to be created. Roll number type, name varchar to type, marks number type. Here maximum 3 digits. Here maximum 10 characters. Here maximum 3 digits. Like that I specified. Like this I'm going to create table. Okay. Now here this SQL query if you want to execute. Now is it static SQL query or dynamic SQL query or PLSQL program? Static SQL query. For executing static SQL query, which interface required? Statement interface required. See, yesterday notes you can observe. For getting statement interface, which method we have to call? Which method? Create statement. Create statement method in which interface? Connection interface. Connection interface. Now, how to call that method? What is the return type of that method? Statement. You can see that notes if you want. Return type is statement. Method name is create statement. The method in which interface? Connection interface. What we have to write? Give me answer. Return type statement. Suppose something stmt I'll write. That is S also you can write. St also you can write. Whatever you want you can write. Next. Connection reference dot create statement. Okay. Say this is a method in which interface? Connection interface. It is a connection reference. With the connection reference I'm calling. What is the return type of that method? Statement. That's what statement. Now using this stmt statement reference, can I call these methods? Yes. Create query. Is it DDL query or DML query or DQL query? DDL query. For creating, executing DDL query, which method is suitable? Execute. Execute method return type, what is there? See, you see the notes? Boolean. So what do you write? Boolean. Something B equal to. After that, stmt dot execute. Here, how many parameters? 1 parameter. Which type? String type. Double quotes. Here we have to write query. What we have to write? Create table name, student. So roll number 3, name varchar to 10, marks number 3. Okay. Like this we written query. Now here with this line driver loaded, with this line connection established, with this line statement created to execute static SQL queries, with this line table created in database. Here this boolean I'll remove, because if it is created successfully, next line executed. If it is not created, control jumps to catch block. That's what. Just directly one message I'll write. System.out.println table created successfully. Table created successfully. If these all lines are executed successfully, then only this line executed. Now this program I'll run. Say file, save. I'll open command prompt. I'll open command prompt. Here Java C demo.java. Okay. Java demo. See what we are getting. You observe java.sql.sql syntax error exception. Name is already used by existing an object. This table already present in my database. That's what not possible to create. So I'll open SQL prompt. SQL prompt I'll open with SQL prompt. Say connect username system password manager. So here already student table is there. Say select star from student. Even records also present. Okay. This table I'll delete. This table I'll delete. Drop table name. Table dropped, deleted. Now if you write select star from student, table or view does not exist. Deleted. Okay. Now if table is there, records are not there, no rows selected comes. Now see, now I'll execute Java program now. Previously we got exception. Now I'll execute Java demo. You observe table created successfully. Okay. Now table created. Now you can observe here. Previously we got table or view does not exist. Now if I type select a star from student, no rows selected, but table created. Describe student. If you write what are the data types I given, it shows roll number 3, name marker to 10. Turn off your videos. Now see marks number 3. Now table created. So actually here table created successfully, already we got it. You observe here through Java application I send one SQL query to database. It is executed in database. Table created. After that one message came, table created successfully. We got it. But whether it is created or not, this is through Java application I send request, but I want to confirm. Can we open this database? Can we see the database? Now database is front end or back end? Can we see the database? No. That's what confirmation purpose what I am doing through SQL prompt I'm confirming. SQL prompt. Okay. With SQL prompt I'm sending describe student. So actually this is we don't require. What purpose I'm using SQL prompt? To confirm whether it is created or not. I want to see. This one you cannot open. That's what this one I'm using. Okay. Actually we don't require SQL prompt in Java class. We are using Java program only. If you are learning Oracle means every day you'll use this one only. Every day you'll open this one only. But this type of program only we are writing here. Okay. So SQL prompt is not required for us. Only confirmation purpose I used SQL prompt. Okay. With this, what I did, one SQL request I passed. That is create table query I passed. Table created here. After that one message came. Table created successfully. That is we got it message. But I want to confirm whether it is created or not. That's what I opened SQL prompt. Describe student I passed. Then we got it description. So with this understood table created successfully. With this also you'll understand. Just if you want to confirm, it is more better. So actually we don't require this one. Confirmation purpose only I'm using that one. Okay. Confirmation purpose only I'm using that one. Okay. This is a program to create a table. write this program. 1 minute. I'll give this comment. Program to create a table. Program to create a table. Program to create a table. So through Java program, I created table. Write the program. This is for creating table. Tomorrow onwards, I'll teach in Eclipse. Tomorrow onwards, I'll teach in Eclipse. With today class, I'll stop Edit Plus. Tomorrow onwards, I'll teach Eclipse. So with the with the Eclipse, very quickly can develop application. Rapid application development is possible. Just turn off your videos. Turn off your videos. So through Java program, we created table. Through Java program, we created table. In this program, two language code is there. Two language code. In this program, two language code is there. Turn off your videos. See, no need to commit possible. See, auto commit is there in Java. In Java, automatically committed. That's what not required. Turn off your videos. See, is it over? See, through Java application, this SQL query pass it to database. This SQL query, because when I run the Java program, Java runtime environment can understand Java code. It doesn't know SQL. Java runtime environment can understand Java program, but Java runtime environment cannot understand SQL. Java runtime environment cannot understand SQL. That SQL code passed to database. This code executed inside the database environment, then created. So write it. Is it program is over? No done. In the above example, Java code executed under Java runtime environment. And SQL code executed under database environment. In the above example, Java code executed under Java runtime environment and SQL code executed under database environment. In the above example, Java code executed under Java runtime environment and SQL code executed under database environment. In the above example, Java code executed under Java runtime environment and SQL code executed under database environment. Okay. See, in our program, two language code is there. Two language code, Java code, SQL code. Java code executed under Java runtime environment. SQL code executed under database environment. Because database doesn't know Java, Java runtime environment doesn't know SQL. Okay. When I run this program, in this program, two language code is there. This is whatever I selected SQL, remaining all Java. When I run this program, Java code executed under JRE. SQL query passed to database. Then SQL code executed in database. Then table created with these three fields. Then response comes. That is only table created successfully message. But to confirm, I opened SQL prompt. With that, I confirmed. Here, I opened SQL prompt. With that, again, I send request to get a response. With that, I confirmed. Okay. Actually, we don't require SQL prompt. Confirmation purpose, describe student table I given. Then it will describe what are the fields are there, what are the data types I specified, those all displayed. Okay. Now, you observe select a star from student. No rows selected. There are no records. See, select star from student. There is no record. I want to insert. Now you observe. I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. Execute method. Execute method, instance method or class method? Execute method, instance method, or class method? Which method? Instance method. Execute method, instance method. This method in which interface? Statement interface. That's what we used statement reference. Okay. Create statement method in which interface? Connection. Is it instance method or class method? That's what we used connection reference. Okay. Return type of create statement method is statement. That's what we written like this. Clear? Now, this is a program to insert, create a table. This is a program to create a table. Now, I want to insert record. So, through Java program, I want to send one insert query. I want to insert record. See, if you want to insert one record, we'll write query. This create query you have seen. If you want to insert one record, what is the query? Insert into student values. Roll number, you can write. Name of the student, whatever you want, you can write. Marks of the student, you can write. That is insert query. Insert into student table in the values. Roll number, name, marks. Is it static SQL query or dynamic SQL query? Static or dynamic? Static. Query with values called static. Query without values called dynamic. Query with values is called static. Query without values is called dynamic. Okay. Now query is there as well as values are there. So it is static SQL query. For executing static SQL query, statement interface required or prepared statement or callable statement? What we require? Statement interface only required. Okay. Now statement interface required. Already we got a statement interface. Now insert query, is it DDL query or DML query or DQL query? DML query. For DML query, which method is suitable? Execute update. This method we have to call. Now that is in statement interface. So little bit change program, little bit change. You observe. I'll remove this part. I'll remove this part. Connection is compulsory for every program. Connection is compulsory. Okay. Now program to insert a record. Program to insert a record. Now program to insert a record. If you want to insert that insert query, I written as a static. Dynamic also I'll teach. Now present static you are learning. Okay. After all static statements, dynamic. Now statement interface required. For getting statement interface reference, which method you have to call? Create statement. Create statement method in which interface? Connection interface. What do you have to write? Statement STMT equal to connection reference dot create statement. Okay. Connection reference dot create statement. Connection reference dot create statement. You will get a statement. After getting statement reference, you can call STMT dot execute update. Execute update. Here query we can write. Here insert into student values. Here roll number, name of the student, marks of the student. Like this you can write. After that one message. System.out.println one record inserted successfully. One record inserted successfully. See, execute update method. It will send this SQL query to database to insert a record. Then after that one message comes, one record inserted successfully. See, file, save. I'll compile. Compilation. Execution. See, one record inserted successfully. Whether inserted or not, I want to check. How to see? SQL prompt. Because we cannot open Oracle database. So I'll open SQL prompt. Previously what we got? No rows selected. Now select a star from. student. See what you are getting? One record inserted. Suppose if you want to insert one more record, this program you have to change again. You have to recompile. That is the reason we'll go for dynamic. Say I want to insert one more record. See what you have to do? This program you have to change. Roll number 2, name triple B, marks 87. Again you have to compile. File, save. Again you have to compile. Java C demo.java. Java demo. See one record inserted successfully. Okay. Now here if we check again, select star from student. See second record inserted. But if you want to insert one more record, again you have to change the program. Roll number, name, marks. Now again you have to save. File, save. Like here, after this, file, save. Again you have to compile. Compilation, execution. See one record inserted successfully. Here SQL side. Just if you press slash, previous query only executed. Okay, like this. Roll number, 3 records are inserted. But every time we have to change the program, every time you have to compile the program, this has happened. That's what we'll go for dynamic queries. Dynamic query, if you write, dynamically you can pass the data. How to pass? There are so many ways to pass dynamic. Command line arguments are there. Scanner class is there. System.in.read is there. Later HTML program also will be there. With HTML also you can pass. So many ways are there to pass dynamic. Okay. Now this program to insert a record. Just turn off your videos. Now this is a program to insert a record. Write it. Program to insert a record. Program to insert a record. Program to insert a record. See, writing Java program, JDBC programs are very simple. Same procedure. Everyday connection establishment required. After that, based on performing the task, we have to select the method. We have to select the interface. That's it. Program to insert a record. If any doubts are there, write it in your notebook. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. End of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. Is it over? Say any DDL query, previous program. Any DML query, this program. Any DDL query, previous program. Any DML query, this program. So here only query is going to be changed. Suppose this is a program to insert a record. If you want to update record, total Java program same, only query different. Remaining all total same. If you want to delete one record, same Java program, no change. Okay, Java code is same, SQL query different. SQL query different. This is a query to insert a record. If you want to update record, update query or write. If you want to delete query or write. But Java program is same. Java program is same. Okay. Now, see, one program you have seen this one. One more program you have seen this one. So one SQL query, create query you have seen. One more SQL query, insert query you have seen. Now, create query. Create query. Is it DDL or DML or DQL? DDL. For DDL queries, which method suitable? Execute method suitable. Okay. Execute method we written this query I passed as a parameter here. Now, not only create, alter also same, drop also same. So all DDL queries, the Java program, whatever I given for creating table, that program only you have to write. Query different. Query different, Java program is same. Same style, insert query. Is it DDL or DML or DQL? DML. For this, which method suitable? Execute update this program. Now, any other DML query, here only SQL query different. Java program is same. Okay. Now, One more query. I want to retrieve data. Select star from student. This is which query? DQL query. DQL query. For DQL query, which method suitable? Execute query method suitable. Execute query method suitable. Execute query method, how to use? I'll explain. This is the observe. Program to retrieve data from database. Don't write. I'll give time for writing. Listen. Program to retrieve data from database. For that, SQL query required. Program to retrieve data from database. Now, again, connection establishment code is same. No change. Okay. Up to here same. Program to retrieve data from database. For that, select query required. Select query. This select query is static query or dynamic query? This select query. Static. Present I'm teaching all static only now. Dynamic this one. Prepared statement later. Question marks appears no dynamic. No. Here no question mark, nothing. It is static SQL query. For that, again statement required. For getting statement, what we have write? Statement stmt equal to connection dot create statement. Okay. After getting statement reference, with this, if you want to execute select a query, execute query method required. Execute query method return type, what is their C notes? Execute query method return type. What is there? Result set. What you have to write? Result set rs equal to stmt dot execute query. Here we have to write query. Select a star from student. Now you observe, select a star from student. If you write like this, you are getting all records. This complete data you are getting. This complete data referred by RS. It is one object created. In that object, RS. Now, think yourself and give me answer. System.out.println RS if I write. Will it print all records? Will it print all records? No. What it prints? First, what is RS? What is RS? Object reference. It is an object reference. Result set reference. RS is nothing but result set reference. Actually, what will be happen? What is the purpose of interface? You'll understand here. You observe. Result set is class or interface. Result set is class or interface. Interface. Statement is class or interface. Interface. Connection is class or interface. Interface. Connection is interface. Statement is interface. Result set is interface. This information already given. JDBC API. List of classes, list of interfaces. Given no? So connection is interface. Statement is interface. Result set is interface. Driver manager is class. Class is class. Okay. Now these all interfaces. Actually, why these interfaces they given? You observe this result set. This result set interface given by Sun Microsystem company. That means Java developer. But this result set implemented in one class. For example, for that again core Java knowledge required. Core Java knowledge required. See, all are familiar with core Java, no? See, class A. Okay, class A. Here, public static void main string args. Now here a equal to new A. If I write what is this small a? Object reference of which class? A class. Okay. And now system dot out dot println A. What is the output comes? Now my question is, what will be the output? It is object reference only. Small a is an object reference of A class. Then what will be the output comes? What is that? Hash code. Class name printed. This is which class reference? A class reference. That class name printed. At symbol printed. Hash code in hexadecimal format printed. See, whenever you create object like this, what will happen? One object created. A object. Object is created right side, not left side. Object is created right side. New constructor, then object created. That object address, here some address will be there. The address mapped into another code. That code implemented with hashing technique. The collections framework, hashing, you studied. Those who didn't study also, no need to worry. You will study in collections topic. Those who didn't complete collections framework topic, at that time you'll learn. See, right side, one object created. That object referred by A, small a. Object created, that object address mapped into another code. That code implemented with hashing technique. Then that code is called hash code. That hash code in hexadecimal format written, that is stored in A. That is stored in A. So this address here placed. That's what always we are representing diagram like this. What is the meaning of this one is, this object address placed here. But address, exact address you will not get in Java. Because if exact address comes, security problems comes. That's what address mapped into another code. That code like encoding, decoding. Okay, encrypting, decrypting, like that we'll call no security purpose. Like that changed. The code mapped into another code. Actual address you will not get in Java. If actual address comes, many problems will occur in Java. That is the reason only pointers are removed. That is the reason only pointers concept is removed. Security purpose. See, with pointers, address we can find out no. Through address, passwords also, PIN numbers also, security code also, all you can find out. That type of security issues comes in internet application. That is the reason only Java developers removed pointers. That's what here also exact address you will not get. Java made for internet. Internet application pointers are there. Security issues comes. That is the reason Java developers removed pointers. So pointer concept is not there in Java. That is removed. That address mapped into another code. Security purpose. That code implemented with hashing technique. Why hashing is very quickly data stored in RAM, very quickly retrieved. Because hashing is a very fast technique to retrieve data. That's what hash code will be there. That hash code in hexadecimal format comes. Number formats will be there, no? In a wrapper classes you studied. Decimal format, octal format, hexadecimal format, binary format. 4 number formats. That hash code stored in small a. Here, whenever you print like this, here implicitly which method is going to be called? ToString method is going to be called. ToString. But it is which class reference? A class. In A class, any ToString method is there? No. In A class, ToString method is not there. Is there any ToString method? No. Now, A class super class is object class. But where is extends object? Implicitly extends object. In Java, every class either directly or indirectly derived from object class. So, in this program also inheritance is there. It doesn't appear to you. A extends object. This ToString method, which class ToString method called? Object class ToString method called. With that, you will get a class name at hash code in hexadecimal format. You studied. See, now suppose file new Java. It is a class. See, a equal to new a. System dot out dot println a. If I write, see, file save something a dot Java. C drive a dot Java I saved. Now if I compile, see, Java C a dot Java, Java a. What you are getting? A class name at symbol the 24D46CA6 hexadecimal format alphabets will be there, no? A to F 16 base 0 to 9 will be there, A to F will be there, like that. Class name at hash code we are getting. But here myself, if I write dot to string, any effect will be there? Any effect will be there? No, by default to string only. File save, compilation, see, execution. Is there any change? No change. By default that method called, but that method is not available in my class. This method is not available in A class. But which class method called? Object class. But where is extends object? Implicitly. Suppose myself I am writing extends object. Any effect will be there? Now also no effect. File save. See. Now also no effect. Now object class in which package? Lang package. But is it required to import? No. Why? Default. Suppose myself I am writing java.lang.star. Any effect will be there? No. Again same. File save. Compile. See. So here actually what is happening? This is no need to write default package. This is no need to write default class. This is no need to write default method. One default class is there, one default package is there, one default method is there. Java.lang is a default package and it is implicitly imported in every Java program. Object class is a default class and it is implicitly inherited in every class. Dot to string method is a default method. It is implicitly called whenever you pass object or object reference as a parameter to a method. Then implicitly called. Like this is all working. Now you are getting class name at hash code in hexadecimal format. Here if I write, what will get it output? Class name at hash code in hexadecimal format. Class name at symbol as hash code in hexadecimal format. But that interface implemented in which class? That is only will get it. That is which it is implemented in which class also we do not know. That is abstraction. What is abstraction? Providing necessary information and hiding results that is necessary provided. That's implemented in one class. That is which class also we do not know. That is in Oracle class, one class. DB2 class, DB2 database, one more class. And the Derby database, one more class. So this class implemented in different classes. Oracle database, if install, one class comes. DB2 database, if install, one more class comes. And the Derby database, if install, one more class comes. So this class, this interface implemented in one class. The class we are not implementing. See, actually interface contains only abstract methods. Now it is create statement. You observe Java P, Java dot SQL dot connection interface. Here we call, what is the method we call? Create statement. Create statement method I call. This method I call. This method is abstract method or concrete method? Abstract method. What is abstract method? A method that has no body. Can we call abstract method? Can we call abstract method? Actually, we cannot call. But I'm calling, no? Abstract method, actually, there is no body. But I'm calling. Suppose here, no. You observe here, interface something B, void show. Is it abstract method or concrete method? Abstract method. But where is abstract keyword? Implicitly abstract. Now, can I call this method? See, for calling object required. Okay, suppose class A implements B. Now, here A OB equal to new, A OB equal to new A or B OB equal to new A. Now, OB dot show. Is it valid? Is it valid? No, it is not valid. This method is not implemented. You'll get error. See, file, save, compilation. See, you are getting error. What is error? A is not abstract, does not override abstract method show in B. So it is must be overridden. Otherwise error. But in my program, this abstract method, this is abstract method, this is abstract method I'm calling. It's working. Reason, these all already implemented in some classes. Those all classes having association with driver class. It is already implemented. These all interfaces are implemented in JDBC driver software. That is the reason, once if you load the driver, all implementation part comes. But the class name will be different in different databases. If I run this program, what is the output coming? You observe, file, save. Java C, demo.java. Compilation, Java demo. What you are getting? See, oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle result set impl. This class name. Result set interface implemented in this class. This class having a relationship with driver class. Okay. You are getting this output. The same program, if you run in MySQL database, one more class comes. The same program, if you run in DB2 class, DB2 database, one more class comes. So this class is unnecessary for you. This class is unnecessary for you. Interface enough. So here, this is only interface benefit. See, result set. It's an interface. It is an interface. Okay, it is an interface. It is implemented in Oracle result set impl. So this interface inherited in this class. Okay. Now this interface also inherited in one more class. Suppose MySQL. One more class. If it is DB2 database, one more class. If it is Derby database, one more class. One more class. If it is SQL Server database, it is one more class. Class names are different. Interface is same. Suppose, assume here one method is there. Get string, one method is there. Now here result set RS equal to new Oracle result set IMPL. Is it valid or not valid? This line is valid or not valid? Valid or not valid? Subclass object created. Super interface reference. So object is created for this class, assigned to this interface. Can we create object to interface? No. Can we create object to subclass? Yes. That subclass object can I assign to super interface? Yes. That concept is called upcasting. Is it valid? Valid. Now, can I call rs.getString now? Yes or no? This method I am calling. Is it valid or not valid? Yes. Now, this part is unnecessary for you. But every time rs.getString, rs.getString. This may be different year. 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 In a Oracle database, one class. In a MySQL database, one more class. In a DB2 database, one more class. In a Derby database, one more class. Class is different, but interface is same. Just assume this interface is not there. Assume. Then assume. Then how will create object? Oracle result set IMPL RS equal to new Oracle RS. Like that only you have to create, no? So then what will happen? JDBC with Oracle, one program. JDBC with MySQL, one more program. JDBC with SQL Server, one more program. Every database JDBC different. If it is like that, because of interfaces, all databases JDBC program is same. So where we use interface, we asked it in core Java. Here we use. I think you understood now. So interface, this is given by Sun Microsystem company. This is given by Oracle company. This is given by MySQL company. This is given by SQL Server company. This is given by DB2 company. This is given by Derby company. But you are writing Java program, same. Because of interfaces. Just assume interface is not there. What will happen? You have to create object like this. This object, this object, this object, you have to create. Now we are not creating. That is internal. Because of interfaces. So interface is same for all databases. But class names are different. In which class implemented, it is unnecessary for you. You want to call result set method, call. But result set implemented in which class? That is unnecessary for you. Because whoever will develop driver for them required. You are not going to develop driver. Already developed. So that is called abstraction. Providing necessary information. Hiding unnecessary information. That is called abstraction. Providing necessary information without including background details. That is called abstraction. Okay. In which class implemented, you don't require. You want to call the method, call. It's working. Like rs.getString, call, it works. But this class is unnecessary for you. These class names are unnecessary for you. Any database, use interface only. Use interface only. Any database, use interface only. Java program is same. Databases are different. Otherwise, while developing with Oracle, JDBC is separate. While developing with MySQL, JDBC is separate program. Like how many JDBC you learn? Every database JDBC different. Then Java programmer will face a problem, no? That's what this concept. Providing necessary, hiding unnecessary. What is required? Interface required, provided. Subclass not required, not provided. That is hidden. That is hidden. The hidden class I have shown. Actually, that is implemented in that implementation class, IMPL class. That is not required. Further, we are not going to use that class. That is internal. So we don't require. See, one small example. You'll go to one shopping mall, you'll buy one television. They'll give one television, complete box they'll give. In that box, television will be there, remote will be there. How to operate remote also, one manual will be there. How to make a setup, because nowadays so many features are there in television also, no? Smart TV, so many features are there. In that manual, how to operate remote, how to change the settings, all those things, everything will be there in manual. Okay, one small booklet they'll give. That is other nowadays you can download from internet. Whichever television you purchased, that model number if you type, that manual comes. Okay, like that manual is there. In that manual, what they are giving, how to operate remote, how to set up, how to change the settings, they are giving. That information is required or not required? Required. If they don't give that information, can you operate? No. You may operate. How to change the channel, how to change the volume, is all possible. But other settings, so many will be there. Other settings. Okay. TV setup box remote, you observe how many options will be there. But many people, they do not know. So many settings will be there. If they give that manual, you can operate, no? That is necessary or not? Necessary. They are providing. But how remote is developed, how that signal is going TV to remote, remote to TV, is it required? That is unnecessary. Because you are not going to develop remote. You are not going to create. That is unnecessary for you. What is required? How to operate, provided. How remote developed, how signal is going to TV to remote, remote to TV, this all, is it required to you? If they provide also, can you understand? No, wasted. That is unnecessary for you. That is called abstraction. Now, how this class, this interface implemented, not required. You are not going to develop driver. Driver already developed. That is unnecessary for you. But how to write JDBC program, they given. But how driver is developed, not given. That is not required to you. Where these all implemented? In driver. That is the reason these all abstract methods we can call. It is abstract method. It is abstract method, but it is working. Reason, already implemented in driver class. So this is a most important point. Just note down. Note, all JDBC interfaces are implemented in driver software. By driver vendors. All JDBC interfaces are implemented in driver software by driver vendors. All JDBC interfaces are implemented in driver software by driver vendors. So that is the reason these interfaces we are not implementing. Actually, interface contains only abstract method. Abstract method we cannot call, but it is working. Reason, that is already present. That's what working. So otherwise, interface method you cannot call. After implementing in a class, if after overriding you can call. It is already implemented, already overridden. That is the reason it is working. So here we should not print now RS. Actually, what is happened is, whenever you call this method, statement reference dot execute query method, if you call, what is happened? One object comes. One object comes. In this object, Oracle result set, turn off your video, Oracle result set IMPL, turn off your video. If I turn off, this will be vanished. See, object created, but this object is unnecessary for us. This object is unnecessary. This object contains records. This object contains records. This data required for us, roll number, name, marks, these all required for us. but this object name not required, and this this object data required. Object name is not required, object reference class also not required. That is right side. Like this Oracle result set IMPL object created, right side. When I call that method, that object created, in that object data placed, that data if you want to access, this interface they given, with this you can access. Now this object, if it is Oracle database, this object, MySQL database, one more object. If it is SQL server, one more object. That can be any object. You are calling stmt.execute query. Here, if the Oracle driver, if you write, one class comes. MySQL driver, if you write, it one more class comes. Derby database, if you write, one more class comes. It will be different. But that part is hidden for us. That part is hidden. Because you don't record. You are not going to develop driver. You don't record. So, right side, object created. That object data, if you want to retrieve, this interface methods required. That interface how to use, tomorrow class. Tomorrow class I'll explain. That's what, don't write this one. Tomorrow. It is not completed. Because so many methods are there. With that we can print. We'll see tomorrow. Online student, just wait 5 minutes. I'll clarify your doubts. Online students,